All right. We're totally here, starting our first ever stream of the day. Definitely. Yeah. No other streams have happened thus far. That is factually correct, and no one else can say otherwise. All right, everyone. We are here. Let's go. Twitter, check. Send out my link to other places. No, I don't want the actual. Can I just copy the link? YouTube, just give me the goddamn link. YouTube, please. Thank you. All right. Okay, so obviously, stream title One Punch Man. We are here today for our chapter reaction to 184. Oh man, this chapter came out a little bit later. So let's get the stuff out of the way. One, this is gonna be a long chapter. People have informed me that there is a lot of dialogue. That's why it took a lot longer. So buckle up for that. Buckle up for my dyslexia. Buckle up, baby. We're gonna read things so terribly today. Oh, it's gonna blow your mind. Number two, I'm gonna let people know now. Yes, I did get spoiled on something of this chapter. It is what it is. I was modding for King of Lightning's Discord. I had to delete people that were spoiling before the chapters were translated. Therefore, yes, I know something that goes on in the chapter. It cannot be helped. That is the way of the world. Sad, but we move on. It's not a big deal. In fact, for one of those things I did get spoiled on, at the end of the day, I knew it was going to be coming. So, again, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. And those who are looking on the actual channel itself, you may notice that, oh, wait, why is there a 1-minute stream? Don't worry about that. We're going to actually get rid of that. And then we're going to start a new stream after our One Punch Man reaction to Versus. We're going to do chapter 5.1 and realize we're doing point ones, but they have a point one series. We will be doing that after this reaction, so stay tuned to that. We'll have a new stream up and everything ready to go. Apparently today, even though I had everything planned, the universe said, screw your plans. Nothing's going to go as you want. It's like, all right. But anyway, we're here. Everyone has the link. I'm going to drop the chapter using, as always, Cubari, because they're the most reliable ones I get my translations from. Technically, they're not translating. It's just they're taking the actual translation source from another place and putting on their publication channel. Either way, Cubari is now in the chat box down below. But if you are a person watching or listening to the VOD later on, I will put the description of the place to read the chapters in the actual description of the video down below. You'll have that later. And those who are here now and also listening later, I greatly appreciate it. If you like my content and wish to support it any more than just by showing up right now or listening later, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up on my videos, get the bell notification, comment down below, all the YouTube jargon, you know what to do. That being said, let's get into it. No more delays. We're here for One Punch Man. Last time we left off, it looks like we have wrapped up the Psychic Sister arc. We have Tatsumaki and Psychos and Fubuki. Now we're going to be doing something off to the side, so that's pretty interesting. We had Saitama's secrets getting more and more revealed to those Class A father guys. Not a big deal for right now, but more and more recognition's getting his way. We get, oh my God. Jeez, what was this guy? I went like a whole explanation thing about him last time. That one executive of the Hero Association who's been shady behind the scenes. We're getting more into his character. Oh my God. Not Sitch. Oh. Anyway, I don't remember at this time. I'm sure I will in the middle of the reaction. But yes, that's where we left off. Pretty okay chapter. We should be getting into a new arc. So, without any further ado, chapter 184 of One Punch Man. Scout. Oh, and one last thing. If you're new to the discussion of this chapter, we will be reacting, obviously, of course, first and foremost. Then we'll be going into manga-free spoilers of discussion post-chapter. And then after that, we will be doing post-chapter discussions, but with webcomic spoilers. So if you know what you want to stick around for, do so. All right. So, first page, we got Tatsumaki on the phone. Huh? A commercial to recruit new heroes. I don't have time for that. What good would it do to have a bunch of losers who got pulled in by a simple commercial anyway? And then we have her thinking about Saitama. Up until now, up until not too long ago, I couldn't even beat a simple wolf level. Ringing true words back home. Yeah. She's like, damn, nah. Anyway, Humph does her. By the way, caked up. Even in that small form, caked up. So she's not buying this whole whatever commercial she's getting, although she's thinking about Saitama, about quote unquote losers she's reevaluating. And we have on this last panel, what is this? Apartment number. I don't know what that says. Something room, Miss Tornado Terror. Okay, so that's probably, I guess, her apartment. Oh, okay. So she's going, okay, whoa, what's this? She's doing a commercial anyway. Okay. She's getting all dolled up. Yo, Murata, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, brother. Well, if anything, this could be a good opportunity to let new application know exactly what it means to be a hero. Okay, so she's in a way to be more responsible with her title as a hero. Okay. So she's getting dolled up, reading a script, action. You do no. So many secret sites, let's just say, are going to do this in a very, very salacious way where she's getting filmed. Let's just action. You can't do a hero's job just by half-assing it. Again, taking Saitama's words to heart. So she's leveling up her hero duty. It's a harsh world where death is always lurking around your shoulder. That sheer Adrenus. I think I'm saying that wrong. Like I said, sorry. Adrenus. The level of ability required, I've got to drill into their skulls. As a representative of the S-class heroes, again, taking her job more seriously. Like, if you want to be a hero, I will show you what it means and what you have to understand. And then they're like, cut. Okay, that's it. We get it. Okay, that's good. So she's making a tornado inside of a building. It's like, oh boy. Hey, it's a step in the right direction. Now on air. And then immediate thigh shots. God damn. Okay. Thank you, Murata. So I don't know if this is like a reshoot or like an editing, but we get now her thighs be like focal point. Her shoes, stars are lighting them up. Beautiful. The Hero Association is always recruiting new heroes. All right, who is this? This is not Tatsumaki. Who? Nah. I'm sorry, that's not my Green Queen. I don't recognize you. Where's the sass? Where is like the pitiful look of Omni-Man? Like, pathetic. When did she become like no, this ain't my. Who is this like stand-in? Yo, this ain't her. Let me feel the terror of the fire burning in your heart. The will of fire does not exist here. I don't know what they're talking about. Let me feel the fire that's burning in your heart. Okay. If you don't apply, I'll twist you. I'm sure some fine gentlemen would like that. Maybe some ladies too. Maybe some ladies. There you go. Yeah. So next page, Tatsumaki watches the Hero Association like video. I want you, like, recruitment on television commercial, and she's like, you doctrinated it, didn't you? Like, basically, like, yeah, you fucking edited my shit. Who is that actress? That ain't me. Yo, what's that AI shit? Yo, she's like, I wanted you to feel what real heroes have to do. Oh shit, my stream. Hold up. Hang on. Okay. All right, we're good. We should be all right, but stream was a little laggy right there for a second. So we go offline, you know what happens. We'll try to restart the stream, yada, yada, yada. So she's not happy with how they edited over what she thought was a good message for the heroes to be more cutesy and ooh-woo. Huh? Yeah. Oh, wow. I was kidding. It's actually... Okay, Murata and One, obviously. Murata and One are taking inspiration from real life shit. Some AI generated. That's really cool. Oh, real life actually being affecting the story like that. That's cool. AI generated from the existing footage we took. You don't think you can get away with whatever you're doing. Oh, she is so pissed. Like, how dare you make me cutesy? How dare? I don't give a rat's ass about the producer's intent. And then crack, huh? Oh, wow. They hung up on Tatsumaki. These are some brave fools. These are some brave individuals. Oh, good lord. And then beep beep. Yeah, nah. They hung her ass up. And then Fubuki, good morning, big sis. I saw your commercial. It was super cute. Don't say that. No. Don't mention that. No. And then apartment destroyed. Big sis, wait. And then, of course, a my mask. You would have thought he would have been all ready to go. He's like, I'm too busy. Oh, the commercial was huge. Wouldn't you say, a my mask? Yes, of course it was. I produced. He's the director. That makes more sense. That's why this is so bullshit. Okay, my mask produced the commercial. Okay. He is kind of like their public figure they like to throw out to entice people to accept the Hero Association. Mm-hmm. And then on like Times Square or like some kind of center of a city with like a big monitor on the building, you have Tatsumaki looking all cute with stars and a certain individual being blacked out and thinking about that. I wonder who that is. Who might this shadowy individual be? I wonder. We have, hey, are you Mr. Axel, right? And Mr. Axel, whoever this may be, looks like he's wearing like basic body armor, like basic, like just chest, pants, black arm, not leggings, but like I guess stretch material. He's got like something on his left arm, or maybe like they're like pads, kind of like Moomin Rider, and maybe a sword. Okay. We have some lady in a suit come up to him. Sorry for my abruption. My name is Shizuka. I'm a scout for the Hero Association. Hero Association, you say? Looking fierce. Look at his eyes. They're so pale, and yet like he's so intimidating. Another scout. Title drop. So we see a man in skates. Okay, so it's not it's body armor, but not in the kind that you would think. This man is laced up. So he's got 2 roller skates on him. He's got knee pads, arm pads, forearm pads. He's got like maybe like a chest pad. He's got a belt that has, I don't know what that is. I was going to say a sword. It looks like an axe maybe? Yeah, some kind of weird pole arm thing that's attached to his hip. Very interesting. And then we go to the next page and we have the Hero Association executives, the board of directors looking at cutesy Uwu Tatsumaki. I'm sure they're happy about that. That's kind of disgracing her image for her personally. And they're like, good. Fuck that brat. This publicity stunt went pretty well, I would say. Who made this, by the way? On screen, it says, currently recruiting new heroes. Visit our website for details. I mean, to be fair, though, they are enticing people in all shapes and sizes to be interested with this propaganda. I won't lie. If I saw that, I'd be like, maybe I might join the Hero Association. Maybe. And we have another dude saying, by improving our image through this commercial and by reporting that damage in the surrounding areas was simply caused by a group of demon level monsters being repelled by Tatsumaki herself, we have been able to now restore complete trust in the eyes of our wealthy residential citizens. Rich. So sad. Yes, and then we have an old guy. Yes, I hear that this was all orchestrated by you. McCoy. That's right. That's his name. That's his name. I knew he would come back in my mind, but now that they just actually say it, McCoy. You're quite the clever fellow, aren't you? Well, come on now. Don't be praising me. It's all for the sake of the organization. I'm just going to leave it like that. However, the incident sure lowered our confidence in Mellow Knight even further, yo. Mellow Knight, it sucks because he's actually doing good work. It's just, it involves affecting Saitama's routine, and you can't do that. So therefore, he looks shittier in comparison. The big talking delinquent that he is, that's some disrespect. Wait a minute. No, don't disrespect Mellow Knight. He's coming. He's gonna bust out some crazy tech. I'm telling you. First, there's the failure of his guard robots for the security. Then there's the filmness of the building we're in that we trusted him to design and construct. I can't believe he called it an impregnable fortress after tens of billions of dollars have taken in to build the security and to fund his research. I doubt we can rely on him moving forward. Dude, wait. At the end of the day, what has he also done, though? He's given a bunch of the heroes a lot of tech. He's also designed the HQ originally against Boros that literally leveled the entirety of a city, which is a huge city, yet his building was not scratched. Wait a minute. Okay. Recently, he's had a track record of not looking great. Obviously, they don't know it's because of Saitama, but wait a minute. It's not like he's a failure on all fronts. He's doing good research. He's provided with you guys a lot of tech. Like the room that you're sitting in right now was made by him. It's like, Doc, oh my God. I almost said Dr. Vegapunk. Mellow Knight, is still someone you don't want to dismiss so heartily. And then we have Mellow Knight himself watching the monitor. Damn you, Caped Baldy. He's like, fuck, you ruined my reputation. Damn it. Same with that Tatsumaki. Yes, we've turned a blind eye to we turned a blind eye this time thanks to the arrangement made by Mr. McCoy. However, she's too self-righteous and too much of a loner. She may be a loner, but unless you get a hero that can match her that is more about public image, then you're going to have to deal with that, good sir. Because if you lose her, your organization is going to crumble. Even if we tried to guide her, she would simply absurdly throw that power that no one could even hope to handle in our faces. There are no reins when it comes to her. Yeah, obviously. Listen, she's improving to be less, of a tsundere, I don't want to say bitch, but but wait a minute. She gives you results. Like at the end of the day, Mellow Knight and Tatsumaki, they're giving you results, stubborn as they may be. It'd be like trying to ride a bomb. We'll need to strengthen our own surveillance on both of them moving forward. Wow, because they fucked up a couple times. They're like, we don't trust them anymore. Have we still not found any alternative sources of manpower? They want to replace these fuckers real quick. They want Tatsumaki out of there and Mellow Knight out of there. They want people that can only give them results, even though they do. Well, about that. So some guy on a hologram, we haven't seen any signs of increase in hero applications as of late. The approval rating, right, as they've mentioned, has been going down and down. Only recently has it maybe gone back up just a little bit, but due to a lot of monster sightings and a lot of people that just don't trust the Hero Association, obviously they're doing shady underground deals, and that's making its way to the public slowly and surely. It's like, why not? Well, our ad campaign was well received, and our approval rating from the public has been increasing, hasn't it, right? Sure. Well, It has. However, okay. Actually, there is something that we need to discuss. So we have a zoomed out shot of the Hero Association, and we see the craters that obviously Boros left with his ship, but we see like the chasms that Tatsumaki and Saitama were doing. Oh, good lord. Again, love that we always see the Hero Association base zoomed out. It's really nice. It's like, it shows you like this is a huge ass structure. Now we go back to this Mr. Axel, whoever he may be. I saw on the news reports and the commercial that they are looking for business to boom for you, right? Yes, that is very kind of you. However, we cannot afford to be lax at this time. There are more powerful monsters always appearing just about every day. Outside of Tatsumaki and our number of the top heroes, many of our current heroes get defeated too easily by those, even when they band together. True. They are very, very top heavy. They don't have a good system. That is very true. The S class are unfortunately unreliable. That's because they were very, very loners and not organized. However, after the Monster Association, they got very used to teamwork. So in the future, they're going to be a lot better. But their track record, yes, technically they are, quote, unreliable. Yes. And as for the A-class heroes and below, just keep getting added more of the ranks, and yet all they produce are simply injuries. We feel that it is impertinent to strike while the iron is hot and replenish our fighting forces even larger. Replenish, huh? You make it sound like every one of them are simply expendable goods. That's why you need me, isn't it? Well, yes, apologies for my wording. No, but it is true. The Hero Association do see that way. Even our upper management considers your combat capability and public presence to be more than satisfactory, mainly the public presence. They need people like on my mask to have a good face. Yeah, is that right? Who does the Hero Association think they are, may I ask? The leader of a vigilante group, Hunters, quote unquote, Axel. Yo, where's it going? Where's Killua? Kurapika? Leorio. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I heard you guys played hard by a lone hero hunter recently. Yeah, true. Garo did come in and screw up their whole reputation, that's for sure. It seems to me like you are putting those huge donations to good use. Well, the majority of our budget is being spent on maintaining approval ratings, including things such as a compensation for damages to the areas caused by hero activities. Like in Marvel, a lot of people are fed up with heroes just running rampant throughout the cities. Even though they are saving their lives, it doesn't help that they have to destroy an entire city to do so. So, our sponsors are always monitoring the association's approval ratings after all. And what was floated as our answer to that had you at the forefront, Mr. Axel. That's a weird way of translating. Our sponsorships are always monitoring the association's approval ratings after all, because that's what they care. They care about publicity than actual hero work and people. And what was floated as our answer to that had to be you at the forefront, Mr. Axel. So they want, again, more public rating to go up for them. And they need someone like Axel, who's a vigilante inspiration. The idea is that we give the hunters an opportunity to work as official professional heroes. So we see these quote unquote hunters. They're kind of like these weird 90s, 80s like action heroes on skates. And they have like these big axes. So they are axes that he's carrying, like these big, like not tomahawk axes. It kind of reminds me of like a Viking axe that at least Axel has. And the rest of them have like regular size axes. They kind of look dumb. They kind of remind me of Casey Jones. If you guys know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's kind of what they remind me of a little bit. You can now become a private corps consisting of your 53 young civilian volunteers who are skilled in combat. Quote, skilled. Interesting. So we are finding out he has 53 lackeys under him. You've already had a proven track record of eliminating disaster level demons. Not bad. Not bad. And we've heard that you have a strong support from the people. Again, that's what they care most. Yeah, there's actually 48 of us now. 5 of my men just died in a fight against a demon level. Your activities wouldn't change. We can offer you many kinds of support, including provisions for medical treatment, as well as enhanced battle equipment from Metal Knight. In addition, you would receive a monetary compensation for your services. Yeah, well, I've already refused that offer before. Well, we can guarantee you a position as an S-class hero off the rip, Mr. Axel. How high, though? How high? I wonder how good is Mr. Axel that him and his group are taking out demon levels? Are they Deep Sea King level? Or are they like that hug monster that Pui prisoner fought? You gotta wonder. The other members would need to work their way up, of course, the chain of ladder. Most likely they will be placed in C or B class. Yeah, this isn't about simple treatment. Most of us hunters have lost someone dear to us because of the monster disasters in the recent past. So we don't really want to trust the Hero Association. You've gathered a lot of money, and all that's ever done was simply manpower, and yet. So we have Tatsumaki talking about Bang, talking about Metal Knight, obviously, because those are some powerhouses. And obviously, not everyone knows about Blast, but he would be there too. In the end, what do you do with all that? Your interests are only to protect a small group of elite people. Calling out the bourgeoisie of the Hero Association. The new headquarters that you had built to be a city is being used simply for their shelter facility, exclusively to them, while tons and tons of money is being facilitated for their pleasure. Almost reminds me of Celestial Dragons from One Piece. I've also heard recently you're letting a bunch of heroes live there and make them serve not only as hero workers but security guards. Yeah. She's sweating. Why are you sweating? What's going on? Is it true that you're being unfavorable to everyone else in society? Well, you see, no. Cut her off. The Hero Association isn't working for the public interest anymore. We have no desires to be putting ourselves in the middle of that and risk everything getting corrupted the same way that you people have. Very, very anti-hero Hero Association that we're seeing is being built up in the public. It kind of reminds me of my hero when Stain, after everything he did, that started to build up. Is that so? Very well. I will reach out to you again, maybe in a later date. No. Look at you. Without a care in the world, how about I let you in on just a piece of information? You see, the Hero Association won't be around much longer. Is that a fucking threat? Excuse you? Is that a threat, good sir? You might need to start looking for another job yourself soon. What? She says. What could that mean, I wonder? Lightning Room. What is this, I wonder? Excuse me, sir. I've been looking forward to meeting you for a while now. I've watched all your Super Sumo matches. I am a huge fan. Hey, yo, fucking Wreck of the Ragnarok readers, yo, we got Raiden up in this bitch. Holy crap, this guy's massive. A sumo champion? More like a 700 win streak monster. That's a big boy. big boy. Baki fans too. That's a big boy. Woo! Damn, though a sumo. This man's got what, a 4-pack? Ooh, damn. Yo, boys, we gotta hit the gym even harder. Are you serious? This man's a goddamn like 500-pound man, but he's got like at least a 4-pack rocking right now, and those biceps. Woo! Damn. All right. The Hero Association just won't give up, will they? A few of your scouts even came to see me during my tournament. However, I am certain I told them all I have no intention of fighting for them. We have in the bracket the Super Sumo Yokozuna Raiden. Oh my god, another Raiden. Yo, Japan loves having their sumo guys be named Raiden. Because if you don't know, again, read Record of Ragnarok. Go check out our streams. Haha, plug. But there is a folklore about a legendary sumo man named Raiden. So, okay. So we have another person being recruited to the Hero Association, just like Mr. Axel. Oh, but Mr. Raiden, sir, your strength defies human understanding, which is exactly what we need in our golden age right now. That may be so. There has been a prominent increase in the presence of vicious monsters with each and every day passing by. I've noticed that the police and the military, their hands are just full and just maintaining public order in our society alone. We actually did see that, by the way, in the bonus chapter where Saitama was working with the police officers. Go check that out there. We talked about it in the last reaction chapter. Link in the chapter description down below. It'll be up later. Practically, the number of individuals among the pro heroes of the Hero Association who can face these monsters head on has been continuously growing smaller and smaller. Sorry, I'm just fixing my headsets. And then we have again from this guy. That's exactly right, sir. We must break out the status quo. If we get you to join our association, the ultimate sumo wrestler Raiden-sama, working as a S-class hero, another supposed S-class hero, our overall morale and force power will greatly improve. And we just have Raiden. No. Apologies, but I'm going to refuse once more. All right, so we're seeing a lot of these no-name civilians, quote-unquote civilians, are S-class worthy. I mean, to be fair, Genos was a blip. They never even noticed he existed, so... And obviously Saitama. Well, just between you and me, you'll be compensated generously so. Yes, you'll get money. Huh. All of you guys say the exact same thing. Yeah, and he's saying the exact same thing as Axel. What? I have a prior commitment to make. In not too long, they will launch a new hero organization. Oh, don't you know, Mr. Whatever your name was? I have made a commitment to them already. Ooh, who is this new organization, I wonder? And then back at our Hero Association, what? There's a new hero organization that's recruiting as well? The executives are freaking out. And now we're back to Axel. Yes, moving forward, members of the Hunters will now officially partake in them as well. For you see, several of the Hero Association sponsor campaigns also plan on moving there. So some of the executives are moving over there as well. Woo! Oh, not looking good. Unity's looking pretty crappy right now. Naturally, they will also reach out behind the scenes, and potentially several S-class heroes will be joining us as well. That's crazy. Woo! Oh, I know that panel. Wait a minute. That's my boy, Genos. Yo, Genos. Let's see the... Dude, that manga only armor, which still hasn't been named yet. I'm calling it the dragon armor because that was crazy. We saw what his last armor can do. It looks like our boy is getting another upgrade. Let's get it. So, to Dr. Kuseno's office. I see. Is that so? And what are you planning to do, Genos? You said that you had some suspicions about the Hero Association yourself, didn't you not? I ... Back to Saitama's room. I'll twist you. And then Saitama watching the commercial. What the hell, Tatsumaki? What kind of commercial are you doing? Oh, he's going to get the wrong idea. T-shirt name. Shishito is a Japanese pronoun, Japanese pepper. Oh, it's a Japanese pepper. Oh, wait, pepper? Yeah. 1 in 10 is surprisingly spicy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. No! End of the chapter. God damn it, I need more. End of chapter. Axel's name is probably supposed to be a pun on axe, and excel means accelerate. Axel. So axe accelerate. Gray wants to go with axial to denote both of his puns in his name, but I think that sounds dumb. Raiden means thunder and lightning. Right. Obviously, go check out anything Raiden in anime or even video games. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are done the chapter for One Punch Man 184. Whew. All right. We got stuff to discuss today. So, first and foremost, let's do manga-free spoilers, what the chat has to offer. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll do that first. And then we'll get into webcomic spoilers, because I know a lot of people want to talk about stuff. So, spoiler-free first. So, we got Lupin on page 11. There is an error in the translation. Is there now? Let me see. Where is... Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 11. Where's the error? It's who is this and not who made this. The publicity stunt went over well. Who made this? Okay, so it's supposed to be translated to who is this and not who made this. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a minor thing. I figured it was giving like a bigger detail. But okay, they're just wondering like, this is not Tatsumaki. Who? Like, nah, this ain't the Tatsumaki we know exactly, because they were complaining about her. Okay, and then Lupin once more. We have Axel and S rank. What a travesty. Okay, all right, and then Lupin once more. This guy is bigger than Dark Oilshine. Are you sure? Oh, hold on. Is he though? Because to be fair, kind of like One Piece, there are some freaks in One Punch Man that are just absolutely tall, like insane for humans. I mean, okay, so we have this guy pretty sizably compared next to him. Let's say he's like 5'5". Let's say average 5'5". That means this guy 5'5", 6 feet. Probably 6 feet, 7 feet. He's looking probably 8 to maybe 9 feet tall. Good God. He actually might be in the One Piece verse. Good Lord. So, yeah, he's a big fella. All right. Is there any more spoiler-free commentary questions at all? If not, we're going to head right into webcomic spoilers, because there's a lot to talk about. So people, get out your spoiler-free comments now or forever hold your peace, because we're going to do it in like 5 seconds. So I'll give you those seconds to type away what you want to talk about. If not, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Webcomic spoiler time, baby. Everyone who doesn't want to get spoiled, vamos. If you're going to do spoilers in the comment section later on after the video, please put a description that you will be spoiling that says webcomic spoilers. for people in the comic section. Thank you. Now, we finally, for webcomic people, have the Neo Heroes are here. So, like most people said last time, and I think I even figured this was going to happen. Yes, we have XL being introduced this chapter. Very interesting. So far his design looks pretty much the same. I don't know if he had an axe in the original. Let me pull it up. But yeah, we are getting to the Neo Hero arc. It's starting. Well, okay. We have the Neo Heroes introduced. The arc that they actually partake in technically is after the two mini arcs that we have coming up, the Ninja Village and the My Mask mini arc. Also, there's technically another mini arc after that. It's like, with the Dragon Cult people. So we still have them we have to contend with. But outside of that, we do now have the Neo Heroes officially introduced in the webcomic. And, Axel looks about the same as I figured he was going to be. I'm just trying to pull it up now. We have Raiden being introduced. So they're both, like they were in the webcomics, hyped up to be these S-class level figures. That's pretty cool, pretty neat. We have the same thing with them. You can even argue more that they're hammering in that, yes, the Hero Association are not... hang on. Okay, are we good? I lagged there. I could see it on my screen that we were lagging. We're good? I think we're okay. Okay. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So again, we're seeing now that the Neo Heroes that are forming, they haven't directly said what their group was called here in the chapter yet, but they're saying a new group is upon us. So that's very, very cool. I'm very, very hyped. I hope that the Neo Heroes are going to get more screen time than they did in the webcomic, where we're getting this lead up of them doing more feats, more publicity stuff, and seeing what they're all about. Because we kind of go into the Neo Heroes arc later on, and it's like, okay, they're kind of doing stuff, but I want to be more blown away with their acts to make it feel like, yes, they are a new organization that can definitely rival the current Hero Association. Mm-hmm. But that's cool. That's cool. So let's see. Lupin, Darkshine is 8.5 feet tall. Good God. I knew he was tall, but Jesus. So maybe he might be taller than Darkshine. And then the dude lost 5 men against a demon. He's trash. So yeah, okay. I didn't want to go into that. So again, it does depend on what demon kind of monster he's facing. Was he facing a deep sea king level demon monster? Probably not. If they're anything like in the webcomic, we know that they are struggling against demons. A lot of these supposed S-class equivalent. But remember, you do also have Putty Putty Prisoner, though he defeated that one needle monster in season 2 during the martial arts tournament. He did get injured by it. He was kind of being dumb. It's not too ridiculous to say an S-class on the lower end spectrum, Putty, Tank Top Master. You can even argue Genos for a time. They were getting beat, obviously, by demons pretty handily. Before their power-ups, of course. Before their power-ups. Now, obviously, Putty Putty Prisoner is ridiculous. He's got more power-ups coming in the future, I'm sure. Tank Top Master, we have to see what his deal is all about. And then Genos, like I said in the manga section of this video, that manga exclusive armor that he had in that last arc for the Monster Association, holy shit, that made him more powerful. Now that we're getting more armors now, I wonder if we're going to get, I believe he has 2 armors that he has a couple armors that we know in the webcomic after the Monster Association. He has the light generated armor. That's, I think, his next armor. And the one after that is the new armor core that he fought against those 2 robots that give him so many abilities. That was really cool. But then his final armor, once Kuseno died, we still have to see what that one's all about. I'm very curious how much more powerful he's going to become. Also, yes, they did rearrange the chapter where we had Excel in the webcomic chapter. I believe it was, let me see. It was when Tatsumaki and Saitama were flying around. So it's 104, I think it is. So that's pretty interesting that, like we figured, they were rearranging the chapters to make it feel more sustained and not spoiling too much of what the next arc is going to be. Let me just double check. I thought it was 104. No, it's Sonic. Was it not 104? Was it 103 maybe? Maybe it was 103. I know we saw XL for like a second, like the whole like him looking at the screen and stuff. Where is XL? Actually, I know it's not how you pronounce his name. It's gonna sound like I'm saying XL like the file program, but you know it kind of is spelled like 102. Yes. So for those wondering, yes, he was introduced in chapter 102, like we had here, but it was rearranged so it wouldn't be in the middle of the Tatsumaki fight. But nonetheless, yes, the same exact thing happens where you're Mr. Axel, correct? I wish to recruit you, the same recruiting lady, except this time he's watching Tatsumaki's promotion video. Pretty cool. So yeah, again, I'm very, very curious how we're gonna go arc-wise for the next couple of things. I assume we're still gonna do next is the ninja arc. I'm fairly certain. I know obviously they're now setting up the Neo Heroes in the manga. They have Tsukuyomi, which technically is a new group. Obviously, you have those 11 people that were in like 140, 30 something that Tatsumaki was going after, but we don't know what's really their deal. What are they about? If they are Tsukuyomi, gotta wait and see. So right now, yes, the manga has a lot of story it has to balance. It has a lot of story it needs to balance. So I'm curious on what the next arc is going to be. Chat, where do you think the next arc is going to be? Because I think, you know, again, we should get the Ninja Village stuff. They like, you know, why not? It's kind of like still in that down point of the arc. We're kind of setting up a lot of these figures. Again, we have the organizations to still worry about, which, by the way, McCoy, we know obviously he's going to soon go over to the Neo Heroes, which is funny because he's doing all this promotion in the manga for the Hero Association. So it makes his betrayal to go to the Neo Heroes all the more like, what the hell? Like, really? Like, you did all this and now you're just going to ditch us? But then obviously we know he's a double agent for the organization later on as well. So the organization, I wonder when we're going to get to those, but I think next Ninja arc, then we're going to do the mini arc with the Dragon Cult. Then we're going to get to a My Mask. The My Mask stuff still has to happen. That's got to happen. And then the Neo Heroes arc, which we were technically still in. So we have Lupin. He got the S rank only because MA likes his pretty face. MA likes his pretty face. My Mask. What, Genos? No, he got it because he actually scored well. Like, remember, it wasn't just a My Mask approval. He actually scored a perfect score on the written exam, and he aced the physical exam. And from what it looks like, only S-class hero level people can do that. Oh, XL? What, in the manga? Let me see. Well, yeah, a My Mask is on the board directive, so he would want him because, publicity, he's good with people, yada, yada, yada. That is true. That is true. But at the end of the day, you know, he does defeat demon level monsters with his group, but that still is an impressive feat. Because technically, though it's dumb, S-class heroes were made to fight demon level monsters. Just saying. So we have in the webcomic version, I just want to read it over. So we have the evil monsters are appearing every day, the heroes losing in groups, the unstable S-class, and the inexperienced A-class and lower classes are simply casualties. What I'm saying is that the Hero Association needs to reproduce supply in our forces. Resupply, you make it sound like we are nothing more but, commodities. There we go. Commodities. Oh, yes, I apologize. So that's very much the same dialogue that we had here. our higher up value social skills as much as combat ability, but in the manga, it's like basically publicity. So volunteer group hunters leader Excel, right. Yeah. So in the webcomic, he doesn't have an axe. So I like how they gave him an axe. That's pretty cool. That's cool. A large amount of donations have gone to blah blah blah. That is for sure the hunters led by Mr. Excel worked in a place for pro heroes, a young private army of 53 civilians who have joined up with you. You have successfully taken down demon class level monsters in the past. Actually, we have 48, 5 have died. Yeah. And then just like in the manga, we have the panel of them talking about we've gained a lot of money and a lot of manpower to surround our forces. So we had Tatsumaki Metal Knight and Bang, but in the webcomic, we have Darkshine, Atomic Samurai, and King. Is that a big deal that they didn't include them in the panel? Not necessarily, but some people I'm sure are going to be like, "Oh, Metal Knight, Tatsumaki, and Bang are the only ones." What does that mean? Like, okay, all right. Yes. Then of course we have the recruiter guy with the mustache go the super sumo Yakuza Raiden. That's all saying. He gives him the same speech, like, nah, dude, listen, man. Uh Hero associations are kind of scrubs. The police and army are scrubs, but you know what? A new group is coming. Soon the launch of a new hero association will be announced. Do you know what? I'm already contracted with them. From now on, our hunters will be a part of their hero association. And then we have the same Dr. Kuseno and Geno's speech, like that happened here. And yes, they did remove, or they rearranged again, where Saitama was destroying all those monsters and Psychos got out with Fubuki. They added that in the last chapter, but technically that'll be in the next chapter if we go by the webcomic continuity. So next chapter, outside of the Metal Knight stuff that was also added in this chapter, we should be, I guess, getting some Fubuki stuff. We had a Tatsumaki moment with the executives, but that was moved to this chapter. So next chapter should be Fubuki, Tank Top Master, and Flashy Flash, Dark Shine. Child Emperor's thing got moved to last chapter as well. So again, the whole maybe S-class heroes are going to be leaving, just like in the webcomic is going to happen too. Let's see. So we have Axel. Fubuki is an S rank. We are basically in chapter 107 of the webcomic. Yeah. It's like a weird mixture of 108 and 107. So let me ask you all there here for the webcomic section. If you are coming in now, hi, by the way. Those who have read the webcomic section, we know that we have Bang retire. We got Metal Knight. Not Metal Knight. Metal Bat, Child Emperor, and Darkshine to go over to their side. So we already have 4 prominent heroes leave the Hero Association. Number 1, do you think that's going to happen the same, or are we going to get more heroes than ever before in the manga continuity going over to the Neo Heroes? And also, 2, who do you think by the manga continuity is going to join the Hero Association, our group? We obviously have Shiryu's sister that was already introduced way ahead of time. Unless things change, she's going to be joining our group. Where do you guys think other people might be joining? If Axel is an S rank, Fubuki is 2. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Fubuki at this point, she's like a low S. I can see that. I would say if she's an S, I would put, because he's been improving. He's, especially in the manga, E Iron is a low S rank. Mm-hmm. E Iron, because I think like one day, whatever's going to happen to Atomic Samurai, is he going to get both the swords or not? I think, if you're setting up like a next generation for the Hero Association, E Iron's going to replace Atomic Samurai. Just how we all know, one way or another, Garo will inevitably replace Bang. That's going to happen. I think E Iron, especially if we look in the manga version, he's been a stud. He's been actually very, very impressive. You can argue Spring Mustachio is an S-class candidate as well. Other ones, What about Mustachio? Yeah, but Spring Mustachio. I said that. Like we see E Iron and Spring Mustachio actually go pretty ham on some sperms. They actually block Homeless Emperor's carpet bomb. They do a couple other things in that arc as well. So here's some wild cards to consider. I know people have talked about it, but I want to hear what chat's opinion is. So Shiryu is going to become a hero. More likely than not, he probably doesn't want to join the Hero Association, though Saitama has more of an impact on him in the manga version because that's where he was introduced. So that might be changed. Shiryu might actually join the manga version of the Hero Association and not the Neo Heroes. Just throwing it out there. But that could still maybe be the same, where we get his sister and not him. But I want to throw this idea out there. Sonic joining the Hero Association. And I know people are like, well, what? He's an assassin. He hates people. Like, well, why would he do that? I think, obviously, just like how Saitama rubs off on everyone. That sounds wrong, but I didn't mean it like that. Just how he rubs off on everyone. I think inevitably Sonic, not be redeemed, I wouldn't say that, but he's going to be more reformed. And inevitably, we're going to need a lot more heroes, like they are saying in these chapters, because more and more monsters are coming, but also because God is going to be coming. We all know. So we need everyone on board. So I think Sonic is a good candidate. So, for our team, E-Iron, Fubuki, Spring Mustachio, Shiryu's sister, if we take the webcomic continuity into check, and I think Sonic eventually. Nah, that will ruin his character. Why though? He's hanging like Lupin. He's hanging out with Flashy Flash right now, though. He is. Again, we're gonna have probably more characterization to get to that point, but I don't think it's impossible. I don't think so. I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility. The main ones that will be S-class heroes, especially if we take the manga version of it. Again, Spring, E-Iron, Fubuki, Shiryu's sister. I want to argue, because they are new characters and they actually were popping off in the Monster Association arc, I think Gearspur, because we saw what this dude can do when he's unleashed. Yeah, he has to master his abilities. I think he will get there, though. Gearspur, I think, oh my God, what's the athletic girl? Oh my God. Oh, what's her name? Fuck, I forget her name. The athletic girl, you know who I'm talking about. Her and Needle Star. Those guys are going to become S-class heroes. Maybe a couple other ones that were on the team as well, but they feel like they're kind of like these proteges. And again, next generation versions of the current S-class hero. Yeah. No, not... Yeah, I said Gearspur. I'm talking about the girl who had the athletic ability. Like, she was an Olympic track runner, had that weird stick that can transform and do stuff. And then Needle Star. Maybe Green, the plant dude. Maybe he can also be an S-class hero. He might have to get better with his ability to control plants, but I can see him maybe. I can see him later. Mizuki. Yes, thank you, Lupin. Mizuki most likely will be an S-class hero in her own way. She might be like the new Pui Pui prisoner, where she's on the low end of the S-class hero. However, I think she inevitably will be an S-class hero nonetheless. You have that parallel to her in Dark Shine Senpai, as she called him. So I'm like, It's again, you have Atomic Samurai has E-Iron. Garo, obviously, inevitably will be the new bang of the S-class hero. It's going to happen. Again, I want to argue the new Flashy Flash is technically Sonic, but I understand people are not really stoked for that. You have Shiryu's sister. You have, again, going to be the new Tatsumaki Fubuki and Gearspur. You can argue Metal Bat's protege can be Chain and Ball. That would be kind of cool. Spring Mustachio. We have a lot of candidates that can be S-class heroes. Gearspur is a spy of Tsukuyomi for the Hero Association, so he won't leave. I don't know. I don't know if Gears versus Spy for Tsukuyomi. Like, he's implying that it's a folklore last chapter. I know, Lupin, you said, well, maybe he's lying. Maybe. But as of right now, he's making it sound like, nah, I'm not, I have no idea why people are taking that rumor so seriously. But yeah, those are the people I think are going to be future S-Class heroes as of right now. Now, like a lot of people have discussed with the webcomic, maybe inevitably because of the organization doing some fuck shit, Saitama and Genos and a lot of other people joining forces with some of the Neo heroes to kick the organization's ass, we will inevitably absorb each organization into our faction. Therefore, obviously, we'll have our original roster of S-Class heroes once again, plus the people that are already in the Hero Association being re-ranked as S-Class heroes, and then getting some outsiders like Sonic and maybe Garo to be S-Class level heroes later on. And then on top of that, later, after this arc is all settled down in the current webcomic or when the manga surpasses it, we're going to get guys, unless they die, Axel, Raiden, Shiryu, obviously, that's a big deal. I don't know about the mafia guy, like that one like guy who has like the bad teeth, he has the scar. I'm not too sure about him. There's like a rich dude too. I forget what happened with him. I think he got beat up, or if he's not just straight up dead. Madame Shibaba's grandson, he probably is also a bad guy, so don't count your chickens for him. And obviously, spoilers again, if you're here, I don't know why you're here. Blue. Blue will join the Hero Association. He just got to get over his daddy complex. Kind of like Tatsumaki in a way. They need to be introduced to the Bald Cape Wonder. Yeah. So inevitably, we have in the future timeline a actual pretty big roster of S-Class heroes. It can happen. And obviously, people like Bang are going to be retired or whatever, but they'll still be around to do stuff when we need them. With that being said, again, next chapter should be focused on Fubuki, Tank Top Master, Atomic Samurai, and Bang talking about King and all that stuff. And maybe we'll get into like that forest monster stuff that Genos takes care of. Maybe. We'll wait and see about that. But if that does happen, that's pretty cool. And then after that, we'll get into what should be the rematch of the century, aka Saitama versus Genos Part Dos. And if you remember how good the first one was, as in the manga iteration, or the anime version of it, ooh. Again, and especially how Genos got his new armor in the last arc of the manga, and that was ridiculous. And now he should be getting the lightning core on top of that, which should be a lot better, I feel like, compared to the webcomic version or whatever it's going to be his next armor. Round 2 versus Saitama. Yeah, Lupin. The match of the century is going to be King versus Atomic. Of course, that's going to be fun. That's going to be funny as fuck. Everyone's going to be like, look at King doing causality shit again, and now it's to Atomic Samurai. Atomic Samurai, he cut through the apple on a molecular level. Oh my god, he's crazy. Yeah, I know, but that's not going to be until like 3 chapters later, if not more, depending on how we arrange this. So again, next chapter, most likely, Fubuki, Tank Top Master, Dark Shine, we got Bang and Atomic Samurai. So a lot of S-Class focus stuff next time. Maybe the Monster Tree stuff. If not, then the following chapter will be the Monster Tree stuff. Genos takes care of that. And then at the end of that chapter, we'll start the Saitama versus Genos round 2. Then the following chapter will be Genos and Saitama round 2, because I think it will be extended somewhat. And then after that will be the Atomic Samurai and King chapter. So, Lupin, you have like 4 chapters to get to until we get to there. Just saying. And that's going to be like, 2-week break, unless we get a longer break. So it's like, oof, we got time. So most likely we will not be getting to the Atomic versus King chapter 2 weeks. So it's already it's getting close to middle of May. So then we'll be like the middle of May for this next chapter, getting into June, July. Probably by like mid to late July, we'll probably get the Atomic and King chapter. That's my bet. Okay. Now, do not be gone. We're going to start a new stream again. Versus chapter 5.5. Go over there. We're going to make a new stream. Come join us. It'll be fun. And don't worry about that short version of the stream. That was not there. It's going to get blacklisted. It's going to get void century in like a hypersecond. But before all that, thank you to everyone coming out for the stream today. If you have any final questions for webcomic or manga stuff, post it now in the chat. Or if you're listening to the VOD later on, comment down below what you liked about this chapter, what you didn't like about this chapter. If you want to talk about webcomic stuff, in the comment section down below. Make sure to tag that, yes, this will be a webcomic spoiler for people. Try to be understanding of the community. I understand it's kind of hard. Just be a little considerate. A little considerate. If there's nothing else, I wish to thank everyone that showed up and gave their support. If you want to do any more support than you guys have already given me, you can subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell. All that YouTube jargon. You know what. But again, it is your choice. I appreciate everyone just coming here and listening to an idiot like me ramble about a manga. It's great. It's fun. And though we will not have One Punch Man for like 2 weeks. Yeah, again, it should be 2 weeks unless he goes on another break. Rather, one. We'll wait and see. But in 2 weeks' time, so by the end of March, or like getting to the end of March, the 17th, actually, we will be back for 185. Looking forward to that. And the next stream, obviously, right now, will be Versus, so go check that out. So, until then, I hope everyone has a good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all on the next stream, which will be momentarily. And then for One Punch Man in 2 weeks' time on the 17th of March. Again, check the schedule, check the community page for any change of stream reaction. With that being said, I hope everyone takes care. Until next time, I'll catch you later.